Hello everyone, Christian's over here, giving you a review for Justice League The New Frontier. And well, I actually want to explain first the reaction, not the reaction, yeah, the reaction do I have. See, normally, I don't really like particular movies or straight to DVD types of cartoons of anything. And pretty much the most big example I could think of is just the Disney movies. I mean, I don't really watch it. I remember a couple of times they show it like in school, which I don't remember that much often. And it was just, to me, it was more of a pathetic excuse of just trying to make more money off of just people. And to me, it just seemed really cheap, and so it's the animation and the voice acting, because they're really voice actors. And I remember it was around like at least, yeah, I think around at least 2 or 3, 4 years ago, maybe. I don't remember exactly, or at least 3 years ago. Where around that time, I remember there was coming up with Superman Doomsday, which is pretty much based off of well, not really the graphic novel, but pretty much the big comic book event, which the death of Superman, which I hope you're a big comic book fan and at least knows about that. Which really, Superman has to die. Wow, that's a really big shocker. Anyways, and pretty much, I remember there was some others out. It was, of course, Justice League The New Frontier, which I'm doing a review right now, and also Batman Gotham Knight, which I already have, and Wonder Woman, the anime movie, and not that long ago, Green Lantern, the First Light, which I'm going to review next time. And well, I'm going to do a review on Gotham Knight, the reason why I have it. And I remember Justice League New Frontier, I remember watching it, but on Cartoon Network, which I was kind of bored at the time, and it was like nothing else on, like, whoa, this looks like a pretty cool cartoon, either movie or show I'm watching. You know, it had some violence, like, wait a minute, is that this so-called Justice League The New Frontier? And I thought it really was about to be like, I thought it was going to be like really dumb, really cheap. But then I found myself being entertained and like very awe-inspiring. Like, wow, this is actually really, really good. And then like a couple years later, and I know that they were going to bring out like Green Lantern, the First Light, which I'll explain that in my other review for it. And so I rented that, and also Justice League The New Frontier. And this is what I gotta say, never judge a book by its cover, because this is probably one of the, one of the best that came out. I remember either last year or 2 years ago. Whenever it came out, it was like, and it's still like the best like DC Universe anime movie besides Batman and Superman. This is actually really good and top notch. They really did like a really good job of it to where they did the animation for this. It's like they really put a lot of hard work, and the voice acting is really great. I'm trying to remember, like, I know it was Neil Patrick is in this, which is he is Doogie Howser and also Brooke Shields. I forgot who else is in this too. But pretty much the plot, well, it's based off Darwin Cook, the same name title, just like The New Frontier, which is basically based on the first year of, when the Justice League came together, during the Silver Age, because that's how they all came together. If you didn't know that, and you're not really a big comic book fan, that's how they originally started. And pretty much, I really gotta say that story is really well crafted. Like, pretty much each character you see, you know, and also it does introduce a little of the origin of Green Lantern and Hal Jordan. Pretty much is see like every perspective of each hero during that time, and the reason why they're there and why they're really needed there for. And they even show like probably like the most logical way, the reason why Batman changed his appearance, because if you read, well, like I said, if you have to be like a really big comic book fan to know this, like during the 1940s, which Batman, he had a kid sidekick, and he went from dark to a little light, and it showed that like in the movie and also the graphic novel, the reason why, a really logical standpoint of the reason why he went from dark to light. And also, this is really great. I really gotta say is wow, like it has probably the best story. Because it's based on, based on a graphic novel, but still, it's really great. Like I said, top-notch animation and also top-notch voice acting. But like I say is, you kind of at least expect it from Bruce Timm, who also was the producer, one of the creators of the show Batman the Anime Series, and also Superman the Anime Series, and Justice League and Justice League Unlimited. And also not only him, but also the others from those particular shows I just mentioned also are here too, and also they did like Superman Doomsday and so on and so forth. And pretty much like they use like really new cast, obviously, for this particular, and the only reason why, because they want to make it sound like really Silver Age or 50-ish voice acting, in order to make it as to make it at that same type of tone, and they really did that. And I would say congrats to them. Pretty much, you have to buy and own it, because this is probably the best direct to DVD that I've ever seen, besides Watchmen Tales of Black Freighter, which I already did a review on that. Like, pretty much I can say, buy and own it. And also, I will do a review for Green Lantern First Flight. And also, I could do a comparison between Watchmen the movie and Watchmen the graphic novel. I know, it's been like, whoa. I'm sorry, I always keep on mentioning that, but I will finally do it. I'm sorry for taking it so long. And yeah, that's pretty it for now. This is Christian Alonso. Have a nice day. Take care.